Good morning, Doc. How are you?
Good morning. How are y'all?
Doing well.
We're getting through it. We're
getting through it, making it, right?
Yep.
Good deal.
Making it work.
So I didn't realize it was going to rain tonight.
You didn't?
It
No.
may,
Well,
it may not.
Yeah, it might not.
It
You
may
never
not.
know. You know,
It might not.
the one person that's never wrong is the weatherman, because he tells you it's a 10% chance and it rains. He goes, well, that's your 10%. You were in the
So
10%.
right.
Like,
I know. What a great gig.
yeah,
huh?
they can never be wrong. Yeah. So I wanted to start the show today by thanking all the veterans out there on this Veterans Day. These guys are all true American heroes. I mean,
Including JC.
Yeah, they're America's finest. You know, they go fight the bad guys in every corner of the globe to keep them from coming here, and these guys just have my utmost respect. So I just wanted to say thanks to all the veterans listening, and thanks for the family members as well, which is something that a lot of times slip through the cracks.
That's
you know,
right.
they don't get
all the
they don't-
sacrifices they make.
Yeah, the family members for enduring what they do as well. So just thank all the veterans out there on Veterans Day. And you know, I mentioned last week that November is Brain Health Month at Bryant Wellness Institute. So today I wanted to change gears a little bit and talk about some brain boosting foods that everyone can add to their diet to help support healthy brain function. And so I have a list of the top 5 or 6 foods that if you'll just add these to your diet a few days a week, it can help your brain be healthier over your lifetime. And I firmly believe that if we take care of our brains nutritionally over our lifetimes, it will reduce our chances of all of these brain disorders that we're seeing, you know, dementia, depressions, anxieties, ADDs, bipolar disorders, all of these conditions that we're seeing. You know, brain conditions are actually very common today.
Really?
If you add all this up, all the different dementias and Alzheimer's and ADD and depression and anxiety and all these things that everyone's developing, those all fall into the brain health category. And so this is very important because you don't want to be in your 60s or 70s and have one of these dementia or Alzheimer's conditions. And, you know, Alzheimer's rates, people don't realize this, but they're skyrocketing in our society. And brain diseases have the potential. This is the one condition that has the potential to bankrupt our healthcare system because these patients require extensive care, 24/7 care, and it's very, very costly. So if you look at the Alzheimer's rates and you look at the cost to treat those Alzheimer's patients, the graph is staggering at where this could end up in the next 20 or 30 years. So we all need to do things that can make our brain healthier over time. And I feel that these brain conditions can be reduced dramatically if people would just be more proactive at addressing their brain health earlier on in life. And that's something that can be done. You know, your brain is an organ that can either be taken care of and kept healthy, or if you don't take care of it, it's going to run badly just like the rest of your body. So if you're talking to somebody on the street and you say, you know, I went to my cardiologist and he said that I have some cholesterol problems and I have high blood pressure and he said that I need to eat better and exercise and my heart will get healthier. That makes perfect sense to everyone.
Yep.
But if you say, listen, I'm having this brain condition and I'm going to eat better and exercise my brain more and it's going to make it healthier, they look at you kind of like you're crazy or something.
And they're going to look at you like that is because that's something we don't hear very often. But once you think about it, it makes perfect sense.
Absolutely. It's so true that we can make our brain is an organ just like anything else. We can make our brain healthier by doing things to exercise it and to feed it better nutrition. And so your brain can be made healthier by changing your lifestyle just like your heart can. And nobody knows that or follows through with that. And so we're all getting these brain conditions. And I wanted to call attention to that and know that if you suffer with any of these conditions, you can do things to make your brain healthier. Now, the first thing that folks need to know that they don't realize is that your brain cells run off of glucose in your blood. So, in other words, if your brain needs a balanced blood sugar to work effectively. And if your blood sugar is off, then your brain will be off.
Is that why I feel dull when I don't eat?
Yeah, that is why.
Wow.
Yeah, that's absolutely why. And that's also why a Pop-Tart or a donut is not a good idea for kids before school. In fact, it's a terrible way for kids to start their day. Loaded up with sugar and brain-altering chemicals, it throws off their brain chemistry before they ever leave the house in the morning. You know, we load them up with sugar and brain-altering chemicals, give them a pill to calm them down, and send them to school and hope they do their best.
And let their brain fight it out.
Yeah, they will not do
Wow.
their best that way. They need better nutrition before they start their day. So I have a list of brain-healthy foods, and I think the one at the very top of the list is really going to surprise everyone out there listening. So we're going to go through these brain-altering or these brain-improving foods, brain-healthy foods, and so the first one's going to really blow everybody
Oh,
away.
I can't wait to hear this.
But we'll have to discuss that after the break.